Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa and I'm so excited for this Live Rich Planner walkthrough video and setup video. We're gonna set up a week in a life of me, Alyssa, and kind of how I utilize the planner and how it functions within my life. This is the workbook from thebudgetmom.com. I actually bought this used as in I bought it off Mercari, but it's actually never been used. I think there's a little stain right here, but other than that, it's like brand spanking new. The person I bought it from never wrote in it, and that's how I was able to get it sort of off of like with the actual coils in it and everything exactly to the T versus how I printed the Budget by Paycheck workbook. So first we're going to do a quick overview of the Live Rich Planner. If you already know what it looks like, you can go ahead and scroll to the week setup in the bar below. I will have it all time-stamped. But if you are new to the Live Rich Planner or you're considering buying it and not really sure what it all encompasses, this would be a really good time for you to pay attention to this video, and I will walk you through kind of the purpose and what the different layouts are. In the future, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Live Rich Planner. I only use a very small portion of it. I know some people use the entire thing. It's not really for me. I like the weekly setups, so I might just buy the PDF and print off the things that I use and sort of go that way. Sorry if you can hear my laundry in the background. It's a Sunday afternoon and I'm just trying to get some chores done. But this is the cover of the Live Rich Planner. I really have no idea if they still have physical copies on the Budget Mom. You can go to thebudgetmom.com and look for yourself. But this is the floral version up here. And then of course, when you open it up, we're gonna write "This belongs to Alyssa," which obviously is moi, and a cute little note from Kamiko Love. And then we get right into January. So before we do that, I will say that there are stickers that come with this book, and they are here on the back side. There's like a little envelope. So these are the stickers that came with the Live Rich Planner, at least what I received from when I bought it off of Mercari. This is what we will use to kind of put the tabs in here. If you guys watched the Budget by Paycheck video, you know I got these little tabs off Amazon for the one I got printed from a third party. But these little tabs come with the Budget Mom, and you just stick it on here like that, flip it onto the back side, and you can easily scroll through. That way, if you are starting in the middle of the year, you can customize it to how you want it to be. Obviously, it's January, so that's how I'm gonna start with it. And I may or may not use these stickers. I have so many of them at this time, but we're just gonna keep it like that. So this is the monthly, like basically the very first page of the month. The harder you work, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. So, so true. I love all of the quotes that she has in all of her workbooks. But this is that first page, and then we go into the monthly spread. So this is actually not a page that I use, nor will we set it up today, because I set up the monthly spread in my Budget by Paycheck workbook. It's not really worth it for me to set up two. I normally keep just my weekly spread open, and that's what I like use to remember what I'm supposed to be doing. But of course, on this side here, you've got goals this month, people to see, and monthly wins. So that is really nice to keep track of. And then you have the whole spread up here. You can customize it completely if you want to start on a Sunday or a Monday or a Tuesday, whatever day. Then you've got your personal focus this month, and then work focus this month. And then down here at the very bottom, this month's projects, priority, and due date. And then let's get creative, just a little note section for you here. So I would utilize this if I had more time and felt like it was worth it for me. I just don't use it that way. I heavily rely on my Microsoft Outlook calendar for work, and then I also depend on my monthly spread and my Budget by Paycheck workbook to account for other things there. And then this is included every month. You have the month, obviously it would be January, my word for the month. So maybe you're trying to be more selfish or selfless or being more assertive, whatever your word is, you're gonna write here. Financial goals, savings challenges, and areas to cut spending. And then total spent this month. This will go into the personal finance here. Again, I don't use this section because I have the budget by paycheck workbook, but if you're just starting out or maybe you got gifted this would be a great way to keep track of things as well, especially if you have maybe like other expenses you've got going on, or maybe if you have a business, like a little side hustle business, and you want to keep track of your expenses in here, that's also a great way. If you've got monthly income, monthly expenses, and then monthly overview here at the bottom, plus total spent, total debt, and total money saved there. And then you've got daily spending. I really do like this section of the workbook, and I almost wish I did sometimes use this a little bit more, but it is the daily spending, especially if you're doing a no spend month. What a great way to keep track of it. Plus your priority debt, and then you have all of this at the bottom, the company, minimum payment, beginning balance, and interest rate, maybe if you have one that you're trying to focus on there. And then savings goals, progress. You've got goal number 1, goal number 2, goal 3, and goal number 4, plus the description, total goal amount, goal date, and amount saved this month, and then your new balance. This is actually really nice. I actually really like this. This whole page I sort of wish I used more, but I just don't. It's too much to keep track of, too many things going on. And at the very bottom, how can I improve my finances next month? So you really have to be attuned into like paying attention to this to really, I think, get the full benefit of the Live Rich planner. So now we're moving on to the weekly section. So this is personal planning. You get 5 of these, and then you also get 5 of the weekly views. The weekly view is what I really use and what we'll be setting up together today. The personal planning side of things, because I don't really have a lot of housework going on, the chores are split between my roommate and I, or both of my roommates actually. We only have to do 1 chore a week. It's pretty easy. We really aren't messy people. I could see if you had a huge house and you were responsible for a lot of things, then this would be a very helpful just like to-do list here. But before I jump over to the side, let's focus on this. We've got weekly planning, meal prepping. I love this page. This is actually something that I, again, wish I utilized more. I'm more of somebody who I basically plan on Sunday. I meal prep on Sunday, and then sometimes Wednesday or Thursday in the middle of the week. And the other times, like sometimes I'll have chips and dip for dinner, or like chicken nuggets and fries. I try to keep it as simple as possible for myself. And I do sometimes meal prep like this, like meal plan, write everything out. But I just find that I don't really stick to it. So I try to keep healthy, easy meals on hand that I can just throw in a pot, throw in a crock pot, and my life is super easy. If you have a big family, or maybe you are a little bit more in tune, disciplined with that, this is obviously a great page for you. And the shopping list of what you need. Some weeks I will actually fill this out, I just don't show it on camera, but to each their own, I guess. Important reminders, and then habits and goals trackers, especially with the new year. I'm sure we all have a lot of different goals or habits we're trying to create, like work out, drink a gallon of water, go for a walk every day, whatever your habits and goals are, definitely a great place to keep track of it. And then of course we've got the main goal for this week, this week's focus, and this week's wins. And then the housework we've already kind of talked about, the work to-do list, the personal to-do list, make it work, and for next week. So yeah, it's just really a great overall page there. Like I said, I really don't use this as often, but if you're interested in a Live Rich planner, I would encourage you to use this page. And maybe if you're like, yeah, I'm only going to use a very small portion of the Live Rich planner, then maybe just don't even like bother purchasing it, or purchase the PDF version and just print out the pages that you want for the month. So this is the weekly view. So these are the stickers that I'm going to use. It's going to be from Pearmint Paper. So I actually prefer to have my weeks go Monday through Wednesday. Pearmint Paper is an Etsy shop. Hopefully I can get this lined up correctly. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. I ended up writing in the dates this time because I didn't have enough stickers here. And I'm like, why have I never thought about doing that before? It's really like, it doesn't make a difference to me. As long as I can understand what day of the week it is and the date, that's really all that matters. Okay, so we've got all of that laid out here. They do give you these like little stickers too. I'll link Pearmint Paper in the description box below. I really don't know if she's back from like a holiday, or if she took like a lot of time off. I think it's a she. I should probably say, they took a lot of time off and were really scaling back their business. So I'm not sure if they're still around, but I'll link it and you can go check them out. Of course, the days of the week for workouts, I need to do a better job of tracking my workouts. I have at least one workout set a week. I used to have 2 for my indoor soccer league, but my one team isn't coming back for this season, maybe the next season. So I'm only to 1 where I'm like scheduled to be somewhere. So I've got to get some more stuff on my plate there. But how I like to schedule out my week, the first thing I start with is work. So I actually work 7:30 to 5 every day. That's a schedule I've had for, 3 years that I've been at my job. Sometimes I get there on time and sometimes I don't. But I am supposed to be there at 7:30, at least be on the computer, like ready to work. I do go into the office. I prefer to work in the office. I've got my setup. I actually just spent a few hours today redoing my setup in the office because I got a new desk, some new monitor stands, and I needed to get everything sort of worked out that way. But I do time block. That's how my brain works. So I'm gonna block out all of these, sort of just like outline it really, because sometimes I'll have an appointment I write in here. But this makes it easy just for my eye to keep track of everything. And you can see like a big chunk of my weekdays goes to work. Like that is literally what I do. It's how I make my money. I'm sure we all do it. We've all got jobs. We've all got to pay for things. And yeah, I do know I work a lot more than normal people do. I think my average week, if I calculate everything together, because they don't take out lunch or anything, 7:30 to 5 is about 9.5 hours a day. So I probably put in, I think it's 9.5 hours a day. I put in about 45 hours a week at work. Pretty typical. Most of the time it's probably closer to 50 because I do work sometimes in the evenings where I stay late to take a call, whatever it may be. It just is the world of being in sales, and I don't mind it at all. Some people may mind that. Some people prefer the work-life balance. Can't really say that I'm one of those people. I'm very motivated by monetary rewards. So that's why being in the sales industry and the specific sales that I do, it's just, I don't know, it's very, very rewarding. Okay, so we've got the work set out, and then something new that we're adding to the Live Rich Planner is Tuesday nights, I actually host trivia. So I host trivia at 2 games, one at 7 p.m. and one at 8 p.m. It does take me about a half an hour to get over there and a half an hour to set up. So we will pretty much block this entire square off from 6 to 9. And I do get paid about $80 before tax, so it's really, actually it's a pretty good gig. I love hosting trivia. It's been a really, really fun thing in my life. I've hosted 4 shows, like literally I've only hosted 4 shows, and it's been so much fun. So I'm excited to continue that, and it's a nice little chunk of change in my paycheck basically. And then as we were talking about indoor soccer, so game times vary anywhere from like 5:30 to maybe 9 p.m. on Sunday. So we do have to block off pretty much the entire Sunday evening because I don't know when the games are until, I guess I do. They have to create the schedule still. The schedule is out for this week. My game got canceled for this evening, which is a super, super bummer. But the whole season schedule should be out sometime this week, and then I'll be able to write it in for sure of when things are. We've got indoor soccer there, and we have some other things that I like to do. So we have plasma donation. I like to go on Friday afternoon and Sunday morning. I try to get in before the church crowd gets out of church and goes to the plasma donation center. I went to plasma this morning, like I said, today's Sunday, and I was in and out in about an hour. That's probably the fastest that's ever happened to me. And I don't know, it's really not too bad. They did change their payout schedule. So if you donate twice in the week period, you get the same amount as you did before, but the first donation decreased by $5 and the second donation increased of the week increased by $5. So it evens out to still become the $112, but now it's $47 for your first donation, and I believe, what would that be, $65 for your second donation? Yeah, that equals $112. So that's something new that I really have to think about and make sure I do go twice a week to really maximize everything. And then Thursday, I have my therapy session. I don't have therapy every Thursday. I have therapy every other Thursday, but I'm gonna write it in here so I don't forget because it does yield an expense. It's a $25 copay with my insurance there. So we've got therapy. I might add these little lines just so it sticks out here. And then that is really everything that I have scheduled for this week. A place that I need to be at, or I need to do like plasma. I don't have to do plasma donation, but I like to do it because it does impact my budget significantly in my savings account. So I do like to put that as a required event that I go to each week. And then Monday, so now that we've got everything set in stone, for Monday I need to go grocery shopping. I'm going to meal prep a list this evening. I don't really need that much, but I need to grocery shop, and I also want to go to the gym. So I'm gonna go gym, grocery shopping, and then what else do I need to do? I think that's really it. I do need to edit some YouTube videos actually. This one will probably go up on Monday, so it really shouldn't be a delay there. I'm gonna see if these stickers work. I know who I bought them from, Life in Envelopes. Like, they didn't cut all the way through, unfortunately. I think it was just maybe like a glitchy day, but I will add edit YouTube videos down here. I'm trying to get ahead of myself so I can be more consistent again. I know I got off track a little bit, which is unfortunate, but it's my own fault. So gym, we're gonna do this. And then of course, grocery shopping, we'll grab a different color. I'm trying to keep it all pink. I don't know, I'm just in a very pinky mood here. Got grocery shopping, and then YouTube video editing. It shouldn't take too long. I've got a couple others to film today, and then we should be done for the week. And then Wednesday, I'm probably just gonna have a relaxing evening at home. Thursday is normally the days I would have my indoor soccer, but like I said, this team specifically isn't coming back for this season, maybe next. So I do wanna make sure I'm still getting a workout in. I'm trying to work out 3 times a week, including the indoor soccer. So it's gonna take 2 other times of me getting my booty to the gym and, doing something, running, taking a workout class, whatever it is. I need to get myself a little bit more exercised. I need to be able to burn off some energy, burn off stress, of course, because there's just a lot of benefits to that. And then Friday afternoon or evening, we'll do plasma donation. Saturday, nothing going on at this point. Sunday, of course, we have the plasma donation and then indoor soccer. Actually, thinking back to Saturday, I do need to close out, because I get paid on Sunday, close out budget. And then we'll probably do like laundry and then video editing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna take it real chill. We'll probably even go to the gym as well. I'm not gonna write this as a requirement, but I've got nothing else to do. So instead of spending money, go take advantage of my gym membership here. So that's the to-do list. And then we'll also do some meal planning, and then we'll do grocery shopping on Sunday when I get paid. I'm trying to get back into that routine. Maybe I'll go do something with a friend. Maybe there's, other stuff will come up throughout the week. But yeah, this is literally how I use my planner every single week to plan things out. It really does help to just leave this on my desk. Like, once this video is over, I'll take my phone that I'm filming on, but I'm gonna leave this open so I can look at it every time I come into my office. Remember, oh yeah, shoot, I was supposed to go to the gym. I might even highlight this gym right here so I don't forget it in the to-do list nonsense. But yeah, this is how I use it. A lot of people on YouTube they have like very exquisite with stickers and very fascinating. Guys, I just keep it real simple, okay? Like, if I'm doing this every week, you know, what did this take, 10, 15 minutes maybe, and it sets my week up for success. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be functional, and it's gotta work for you. So that's the advice I have for the rest of the day today. And then you get, like I said, you get 5 of these throughout the month for the Live Rich Planner. The end of the month is honestly just a note page on the back, and you get right into, which would be the next month, for me, February. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you use the Live Rich Planner, if you like the Plan With Me videos. I plan to keep doing them because, I don't know, I just like sharing my life with you guys. But if you don't like them, then I'm not going to put the time into filming and editing. So let me know in the comments below. It really does help me really strategize like what's going to work. So yeah, thank you so much. Enjoy. Have a fantastic week. Enjoy your week. And I will see you all in my next video real soon. Bye.